Ram Charan and Janhvi Kapoor with me in conversation. Uh, Let me first do some deep breathing because it's a fangirl moment for me. So pardon me if I gush
Oh my
in parts.
I think I'm experiencing the same here.
Yeah.
I'll watch
Likewise.
every
You're just
show.
being nice.
Not at all. I said I'm not in literal sense, but you have a very powerful voice. People listen to you, and I'm happy to be sitting here today.
I hope you're right because we get trolled more than we get heard.
That's just a sign of relevance, ma'am.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I should take it that way?
Sure.
Okay, great. That's a great place to begin with. But let me ask you both, Ram Charan, you first. Big film family, a father, Chiranjeevi, uncle, Pavan Kalyan, a cousin who's Allu Arjun. Does that give you an advantage as an actor, or does that bring pressure on your very fit shoulders?
I mean, since I was a kid, never considered all these elements to be an advantage or a disadvantage. I've never looked at it in that light. In fact, ignorance is bliss. If you say that, it works very well with me. I was very ignorant about the stardom or the family. I just did what I wanted to do always, and they never pushed me to do anything. So I was
But
not.
your father was a mega star. I mean, and you're saying that you didn't know that.
He never let it come into the house for some reason.
How does that happen?
I've seen my dad, if I might say, I've seen my dad being so normal and simple. Like if he finishes 18 hours of work and comes home, I've seen him press my mom's leg if she had a bad pull, or I've seen them do that. I've seen him pack food for my mom if she's going out early morning flight, saying, will she have time for breakfast? So I've grown up in a very, very normal scenario.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've never saw my father like until I see a television or step out to see a crowd mob him. I would never know it at a.
So did that bring in discipline in your life? What were your childhood
It
years
brought us
like?
normalcy in our house. Just made us all feel normal. He gave us time. He made sure he would spend his weekends completely. Like his presence of mind was very, very good. He was right there. He was a very present father.
And Janhvi, for you, Sri Devi's daughter, Bonnie Kapoor's daughter, and Sri Devi had this aura about her. I mean, I remember growing up on every single film from the South banners, Tofa, 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 and then coming on to Chal Baz, where I cannot even rotate my eyeballs the way she did in
And
that
I don't think
film.
anyone can.
And Mr. India, of course, Chandni and those flowing white clothes. And did you feel that you were living with a star? Did that really?
No, I mean, like Sir said, I wouldn't say blissfully unaware. I think I was criminally unaware about everything that she had achieved and she had done. Also because she was such an inherently shy person, and ma'am, she started working from the age of 4. So by the time she made the decision to sort of commit herself to a domestic life, she wanted it to be a very complete transition. And she wanted to, I mean, this was an aspect of mom that I always looked up to the most. If she decided to do something, then it wasn't like, हाँ एक पाँव यहाँ और एक पाँव वहाँ. पूरी तरह से सिर्फ उसी लेन में घुसना है फिर. And that's how she looked at family life really. So she, I think herself somewhere forgot, erased or put that chapter of her professional life behind her and concentrated solely on her duties as a mother and a wife. And so that's what I was exposed to really, until we came of age where she decided that, okay, I can dabble back into my artistic passions and my creative needs, which is when I sort of understood what the euphoria of her meant. But even not then, because she would, I remember when she was shooting English Winglish actually.
Cult film,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, one of our favorite.
She scheduled the shoot of that film in a way that it coincided with our summer vacations. And so for some reason one schedule in New York they couldn't match in a way, and she missed Khushi and Papa's birthday. She was on the phone with us crying for 1 week. Every day after pack up she would cry. So you can't like compute that this person is this mega star when the most important thing in their day seems to be that, shit, I can't make it for my kid's birthday. So,
And that's what normalcy actually at home?
I guess, I mean, you don't know any other life. Of course, there was always a crowd everywhere she went. Of course, we lived a very sheltered, privileged, protected life, but we didn't, I don't think she looked at herself or ever carried the weight of, look at everything I've achieved and you better, like, I don't think it was ever like that with anyone. Like, her highlight, I said this somewhere else, of every week was, oh, I hope we get good pomfret machi in the fish market today. I can make chutney machi for,
Oh my girls.
yeah, and my husband. Or her favorite thing was to put oil on Papa's head and give a nice massage, hoping that
Chumpy.
some hair will finally start growing. But finally, he had to get a transplant. But anyway.
Well, that's, I'm sure he has a funny bone. That's because he's a Punjabi, you know.
Yeah.
And Punjabis come with their own bottled sense of humor.
Sense of humor, yeah. Which she started picking up on, actually. Both of them together had a very wicked sense of humor.
And was it tried on you very often?
Yeah, I think the reason I have such a thick skin now is because their sense of humor together kind of prepped me for it. Yeah, for sure.
But you seem the serious kinds, and meaning no nonsense.
Not really.
Also maybe you know, if you look at it from Punjabi eyes, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know, we have a wicked sense of humor. You're very disciplined. You know, the kind of films. I mean, it's almost as if you're in the room with a demigod or something, because that's the kind of fan following you have. How do you deal with that? I mean, of course, your kids are very young right now, but is that something that you know? Is there something special you do to give a normal life to your children now?
I think my mom and my friends wouldn't agree to this.
Yeah.
They think I'm pretty naughty and notorious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what?
Like
what do you do?
Any naughty brother to a sister, and a very difficult son to a mother.
Yeah.
I was doing. I mean, I was all of that. I don't know.
I can't imagine.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Oh God, I've created a good facade then. Not really. Yeah.
So, did you ever get scolded by your mom?
Scolded? Yeah. She told me. I remember she telling me, Ram, never lie in the future or in it, to anybody.
And
I
what
said,
did you
"Why?"
lie about?
No, about maybe bunking a school or whatever. I said, why, Mom? You're the worst liar. You get caught.
So, which means that was not acting then?
No, not at all. So we have removed screws of the grill and we jumped out of our bedrooms in the night. Me and my friend Rana Dagupati, we removed it and we went out. We went for a night out, I would say. And we came back.
Tell us about those night outs. I'm very interested.
Ma'am, we were 16, 17, 18. What is it? We'll go for a drive, have some ice cream. Meet the older boys who are partying and who are drinking. We are not allowed to drink at that age. Nobody gave us anything of such. We're not exposed to that. But just do some naughty things, come back, close the grill, sleep, and morning in the evening when we come back, when we were back home, we saw the grill completely nailed.
With a few bars added to it.
Bars added to it. So we did all of that. I mean,
and your dad got to know about these escapades?
For some reason my mom has kept my dad immune to all of this.
Well, not anymore. He's going to see this interview.
Yeah.
So you weren't scared of him because you knew mom would manage that part.
For some reason we were never scared of him. He kept it so normal. And we could joke with him. My mom pulls his leg in front of us. He's a good, he's a sport.
Yeah. Is he a friend or a overbearing dad with disciplinarian?
Never disciplined us. Never, actually. I think we were kind of good enough. My mom brought us up pretty well for him to not see us in that light and sit us down. Never. But all he told us since we were kids is respecting elders. Oh, that is one thing that might trigger him, if at all, if there's anything.
So that is something that sort of comes naturally, and you've all got it inbuilt.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
Respect to the elders. Yeah, and that kind of shows, of course, I mean, your lives on camera and on social media, followed by everyone, and there is that sense of respect that you see when your father and elders are around you. And of course, your daughter is 3 and your twins are now.
6
Are you a
months.
hands-on? dad?
I mean, I don't know if I can talk about myself being a good father or a normal father, but
Hands-on.
I am hands-on, yes.
You-
I feed them, I put them to sleep. Kara sleeps with me almost every night. And yeah, I do what any other father does.
Diaper changing?
No, except that.
Except that.
Except
Okay.
that.
So we found a chink in
Yeah.
your armor. And
I
do you
slip
have
out of the room. I slip out of the room quietly when that happens.
okay, and your wife Upasna, does she audit what you do and don't do, and how much more you should
Absolutely.
participate?
She is. I mean, not with children, but in general, with
Who's
how
the
I.
boss amongst you?
Absolutely, she's the boss.